Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy, Never, and you're watching The Never Show. Yes, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask why? Why wouldn't you want a third eye? And it is Wednesday again, my friends. But before we get started, I'd like to thank you all for being my YouTube friends. The numbers are back up. Things are still with YouTube. But I really miss shouting out people here. I wish I had more people to shout out. I'm going to put some little QR codes on the screen here. These are some people I'm shouting out at this time. Please look up their channels. Hopefully I'll put links in the description. If I don't, I'm sorry. It's just not my style. And with all that said, you came here to see a movie review, and you know what movie I'm reviewing today because you clicked on that impeccable thumbnail. So let's get right into it. And today's movie is Godzilla King of the Monsters. I wish I could sing that song. You know the one. Says Godzilla a lot. But if you sing the lyrics into YouTube, you will get a copyright strike because that's the way things work now. It is a PG-13 movie, so kids, get mom and dad, go. Take us to the movies or we'll scream all summer long. Although I do have to caution you, this is a 2-hour and 11-minute movie. Don't drink the Super Slaker. It's not going to help you. It's an action-adventure fantasy, and it does not let down. I do not know what's going on with this, though. And we'll get more into that as we get further down the line. And our director is Michael Dougherty. He did some of the writing on the screenplay with this with Zach Shields, based on the story by Max Borenstein, Michael Dougherty, and Zach Shields. So basically, writer, director, double threat here. I'm going to try to go down the cast first, Bill, but there's a lot of people to cover because there's a lot of stuff going on in this movie. And I don't want to overlook some of the Kyle Chandler as Mark Russell, the guy from the early edition. I still like him. I think he's getting better with age, but I don't know. If this is a Godzilla movie, I was a little uncomfortable with it. Vera Farmiga, I'm not sure which, as Dr. Emma Russell. She was pretty decent. Although I didn't like her motivation in the movie, I found it to be the hack of all writing things that they used for her. Millie Bobby Brown as Madison Russell. She's very beautiful, very cute kid. I really would hope that she does more stuff in the future. Ken Watanabe as Dr. Shiro. I love him. Ixi or Izzy, I'm going to say it's Z-Y-X-Y. Zhang, and if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, I'm sorry. Bradley Whitford as Dr. Rick Stanton. I think he was a pretty good character, but I felt like he was a plot device throughout the thing. Sally Hawkins as Dr. Graham Shorten. Charles Dance. Sean Hines as Colonel Diana Foster. I liked her, but another one of those things where she was kind of a plot device. And I hate saying that about women because that just sounds bad. I'm going to cut it there because there's a lot more names. You can go read them at IMDb. I'm sure you don't want me to read any more because it gets a little And our production companies were Warner Brothers, Legendary Entertainment, Toho Company. Thank goodness they're in there because it wouldn't be a Godzilla movie or a Pokemon movie for that matter without them. Wonder Oranjo Studios, if I'm even pronouncing that right. Our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America, land that I love, was Warner Brothers.
Our special effects company was Moving Pictures Company, Double Negative, Method Studios, Reynolds VFX, Rodeo VFX, Often VFX, Cunningham Industrial Design, Factory VFX, Industrial Light and Magic, part of the Trinity. Yeah. And Legendary Effects.
What a mouthful. There's even more stuff to read, but I won't waste your time. If you want to go read that stuff, IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, something like that. My thoughts on the movie, and I'm going to say right up front, I like this movie. It is a wonderfully made movie. It breaks the mold of the Godzilla movie from 1998 with Matthew Broderick. Oh, that hurt Godzilla so bad, the whole franchise, that it took a couple of years for it to come back. And to be honest with you, I don't know what they were doing there. They just let's get Matthew Broderick and let's throw Godzilla in the mix. But that's out of our minds and thoughts for now. My biggest complaint is with the character of Vera Farmiga, Dr. Emma Russell. I love her, but this is a trope that I hate. She is an eco-terrorist. Eco-terrorism is... I love the models. Somebody actually went back to Toho and must have digitally scanned some of the original rubber models and redigitally mastered all the original monster noises because they sounded beautiful. The cast was great, and then we hit that little plot hiccup, but there is Kong versus Godzilla coming up. From what I hear, it should be scheduled for next year. So here's looking forward to that. I want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just because I had problems with characters in the movie, and if I'm having problems, they're more thorough than I am, and me being dazed and dazzled by the decadence of one too many films, I want to see what they think. And this is my rating for the movie. I say this is a definite TV watch, not just one of those things where I flip the TV on just to have some noise in the room. I see this as an active TV watch. I do see this as a DVD buy. I don't have a lot of Godzilla films in my library, but this is one of the ones that I do think I want to add. I do want to see this again in theaters just because, yeah, it's that big. People are happy to see it. And now I'm going to describe the critics. My critics on IMDb say this is a 6 out of 8. And for Rotten Tomatoes is a 39%. 86% of the people liked it, but for some reason, the total critic count reads 39. I'm just not sure what to think here. I know people are saying this is the sleeper hit of the summer, and I think they're right, you know? So, with all that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you click that like button. Get videos noticed now, apparently. This is what I'm hearing from my other YouTubers. So, if you liked, don't let YouTube tell you what you like, but it would be nice if you would click that like button for me. Thank you. And all comments are 100% guaranteed response. Tell me your realities, your fan fictions, your tales of ennui, your tales of yay, why you liked Godzilla, why you hated Godzilla, what you thought. Your comments are the highlight of my day, and every time I get to stop and read some of them, it truly makes me happy. And with that said, I have to ask, I have an Amazon, I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. I had to buy some computer stuff, and you guys helped pay for it. Thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, because it is a running joke on my channel, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Ding. And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!